Okay. Sure. All right. You have it. Great. Hello. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Okay. Start after 5 minutes. Ah. Okay. All right. Sure. All right. Thank you, Mahmoud. And thank you, everybody, for coming today. I know that the audience is mostly experts. We have been doing these trainings a lot. As Mahmoud said, we'll be focusing more on the expert side to make sure how can we use the intelligence that HubSpot provides. But again, if you are someone who's using it for the first time, don't let it stop you from asking questions. We have notepads given to you. Please use them, note down your questions, and we can answer them during the breaks. Even if it's something very important, we will be willing to answer that. It's not no problem at all. But it will be targeted towards the advanced usage, reporting, dashboards, the updates that we have, and I want to start by saying this that learning HubSpot or learning a CRM system or marketing automation system is not only beneficial for you in this company, but also it helps you in your career. Like just having CRM in your CV or marketing automation tool such as HubSpot in your CV will help you a lot in your career. Whatever you're learning here applies to all CRM systems. Microsoft Dynamics, SAP, everything has like 70, 80% of the things that you'll be learning here is common in all the systems. So it is very beneficial. I would urge you to focus 100%, use the notepads, and ask questions as much as you can. Now, most of you might be thinking like why we are keep and why we're having updates every time. The reason is that we're learning from you. we are getting feedback from you, and we are collectively building a knowledge base. Sometimes we record sessions like this, like for instance, we're recording a session right now. It will be uploaded, shared with you. We also have video recordings from HubSpot. After this session, I will share the links again with you. I've already shared the links. You can literally learn each and everything. But why we're doing such sessions is to answer those questions that are not answered using the knowledge base. The answers are not found maybe in the videos. So use this session as much as you can. All right. So we'll not talk about the basics such as how to log in, how to create a contact, how to create a deal. We don't have to go through that, right? So, but we'll go through them very shortly because the updates lie within them. All right. So we'll quickly go through a role play and we'll try to do it as fast as we can so we can jump into the more exciting stuff is how to create a walk-in. You already know how to create a walk-in, but let's see what are the updates when you're creating a contact. Okay. So as you know, it's very important that you need to put the email for the contact because HubSpot will automatically check if it's there in the system. Nothing new. But what is new right now is the persona field. So all the fields are same except the persona one. So the persona is something that we have recently brought into with the help of Marketing International from Wall Street International. And the reason is this helps us understand the customer more in a better way. You filling up this information, you might think that you're doing marketing's job. It's actually you're helping marketing to help you. We have an amazing case study with centers where they have been recording data accurately. And then we had information that, okay, we have an offer for students. And because we were recording this data, we were able to target them with good offers through email. And inshallah, most probably with SMS in the coming year, with which they were able to reach their target. They were able to close deals more. They had more walk-ins coming, which were return walk-ins actually. And this was all because they helped us help them. So it's like something we're both using, marketing and sales. And this field, which is a persona, really helps us understand the customer. A persona means that, okay, there are customers coming inside your center. What are their personality? Exactly. So let's say if Mr. Adakhil, he comes and wants to learn English, he doesn't need to. MashaAllah, his English is amazing. But let's say he wants to go to an advanced level and he comes here and he has a reason to learn English. Now, his reason might be different than mine. My English is like rubbish. So my reason for learning is different. Maybe I want to learn English because I want to apply to a university. Okay, so I am a university student. He is very well connected. He is already established in his career. He might be learning English. Maybe he wants to impress his manager, his boss, his company. So he is a career learner. So one by one, we'll go through these. I hope you got the understanding what is a persona. It actually identifies the customer, like what type of customer we're dealing with. So a student learner, as I gave you my example, is someone who is learning English because they want to apply to a university or a college. They aren't there yet, but they want to use Wall Street English services in order to improve themselves. Then there are general or social learner, someone who is learn. Yeah, you have a question? Okay. So someone who is learning English for the sake of impressing their friends, maybe they want to look good in society. All right. Thank you, Mahmoud. So, moving on, we have parent purchaser. Parent purchaser is someone who doesn't want to learn English himself, but he is there for his child. Makes sense. We do get some queries, right? A lot of times. So nothing needs to be explained. Now you might be wondering, like, okay, what it will benefit marketing or sales in recording this information? The reason is we will not mass message them or spam them. No, if it's a parent purchaser, it doesn't make sense that we send them an email that okay, English will benefit you, and they're already in their 60s and 70s. They don't care. So then, but if we send a message that English will help your child succeed in his life or her life, this will affect their decision making. All right. So based on the persona, we are sending customized, personalized messages through email, through SMS, even when we're reaching them one by one or one on one. Then we have the college student. College student is someone who is already in university or college, different than the student learner. Student learner is someone who is preparing. Exactly. College student, university learn, already a student. All right. Then, as Mr. Dakhi said, traveling is a separate persona. Traveler is someone who is learning English because they want to travel more, explore more, go outside. Now, again, I want to emphasize here that it's not just important for marketing, but also for sales. I don't need to mention this, but of course, absolutely, exactly, yeah. Then we have the late learner. A late learner is someone who might be retired or they may be near to retiring, someone who is old and they want to learn English because somehow they got motivated by their children. Somehow didn't get the chance to learn English when they were young, and now they think, okay, they need to improve. So that is someone who is a late learner. Yeah. Yeah, and timing is very important, and for every person or persona, timing is different. The traveler example is an amazing example. For them, there's a different timing. For a parent purchaser and a student learner, they might have the common timing. And but it doesn't mean that we have to send them the same message. We'll be sending them a different message on the same time. All right, so moving on, we have someone called career learner. It is a person who wants to learn English to improve their career. And then at the end, we have someone which mostly CDs deal with, which is a corporate buyer. We have some requests from training consultants that they're also doing corporate sales, which is not that common in every center. But most of the center directors, they're dealing with businesses, bringing in corporate deals to the center. And if you are dealing with such a person, let's say a person coming to you and they want training for their department, that person lies into corporate buyer. And again, as I said, it doesn't mean that it's only for CDs. If you are already doing it in your center, you can definitely use this persona as well, if you're a TC. Okay, so let's create a contact as an example. I'm going to use my email. Actually, let's use a test email because I'm already there. Ahmed, Mushtaq, mobile number. All right. If you have any questions about these fields, you can ask now. Test. Okay. Everybody knows about this one? Create a deal? Okay, so it will not say yes right now. We'll keep no. But yes means that, okay, it will... Exactly, yeah. So actually what happens is we don't create a deal in HubSpot unless and until the person shows up in the center. Let's say a person is a call-in. It's an incoming call. They called you. They ask about the services. You create a contact, but you don't create a deal unless and until that person shows up in the center. Because the moment you create a deal, everybody has this understanding in marketing and even in sales. The national sales manager will also understand that that person actually came to the center. If that person did not come to the center, maybe it's an online lead, maybe it's an incoming call, you don't have to create a deal right now. All right, but there's so many ways you can create a deal. I'm not going to cover all of them, but if you have any confusions, you can ask now. We'd love to help. Right now, we're not creating a deal, so contact. So the moment you create the contact, you will go to the contact screen, and we have a couple of updates. First of all, you might have noticed if you have been using HubSpot before 2018, the interface has completely been changed. We have some fields on the right, we have some fields on the left. The timeline is on the center. Previously, all the fields were on the left and the timeline was on the right. If you haven't noticed, it's fine. It was confusing even for me. It's totally fine. But we'll go through them one by one. And what I want to share is a very important document that we have. It's training. So, yes. Contact properties. This is a document that I previously shared when we had the online call. If you remember, I shared this with everybody. I can share again. Actually, what it is it's a summary of all these fields that you see on the left side. It has all the details. And we will urge again that it's very convenient if you print it out and put it in your office, because there are so many fields, and to be very honest, even me myself, I've been using HubSpot for 5 years, I can forget. So it's very handy. You can print them out. We'll go through the updates, we'll not go through all of them because we already covered them. So we have some new fields which are for the secondary decision maker. Can anybody tell me what is the secondary decision maker? Man, you're spoiling everything for me. Yeah. So, exactly. All right. Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing. So, mashallah, I have advanced users. So, it's, I'm really proud of you guys. So, yes. So, secondary decision maker. Yes. Exactly. I didn't mean I'm not proud. Yeah. Well, I need you to balance, so I'm not citing anybody. All right. So secondary decision maker, as our friend said, are parents, could be an uncle, could be someone who is a guardian. Why we are recording this? Because they are not the first decision maker. If they are the first decision maker, then the persona would be, if the parent is the first decision maker, what will be the persona? I want others. You're expert, I know. Who will be the persona? Guess something, yeah. If the person who is coming to the center is a parent, based on what we learned previously, what will be the persona? Parent purchaser. Exactly. So in that case, if it's a purchaser, you don't need to fill this. All right? We know that parent is the ultimate decision maker. But let's say if the student himself is a decision maker and the parent, they influence them. At the end, the student have to decide, but they say, well, I have to go back and check with my mother or father. So in that case, you can ask them, all right, can you give us more details? We'll send them emails. The marketing will approach them, all right, if they're comfortable. That's why we have these fields optional, but highly recommended to fill them up, okay? I know that most of the students will not share, but if they share, it will really help you guys close the deal. If we have this information as marketing, we can really help you guys in closing it. Yeah.